Hey everybody, happy Wednesday, happy hump day, feliz miércoles, feliz quarta-feira. Hoje meus ombros estão doendo muito. My shoulders are killing me, they're hurting a lot. That's what that means in Portuguese. So a couple reasons why. Sunday, that brush clearing, there's a lot of overhead work. I was swinging the chainsaw, pulling stuff down, throwing stuff out back into the compost pile, various junk that just kind of wore the shoulders down a little bit, but not too much. And then yesterday, with the safety bar squats, the way you set up, I jam myself in, I get myself really tight inside of the padding, that little square that's you got behind your neck. I get really tight in there and I pull everything in and really get as tight as I can. And then you unrack, and now you got the extra weight on the bar, and I pushed it up to, again, 275, so I did yesterday. So a respectable weight, kind of. Anyhow, yeah, between those two things, my shoulders are just sore. And that's the one joint I really have to take care of, because if my shoulders aren't happy, then my sleep quality starts tanking. Bunch of stuff really starts to go downhill. So that's one of the ones that I've learned over time. I really need to take care of myself. So today I just ramped up, did the normal warm-up stuff, stretching banded stuff, and then the normal those lightweight sets. Then when I did 135 by 5, I was like, okay, at this point I need to slowly increment up. So it was 10-pound increments, and I got up to 185 by 5. Nothing too bad. Then I wanted to do some back off, so I backed off to 155 by 5, and that was feeling heavy. So I went to 135 by 5, and that was feeling heavy. So you know what I did? I quit. I said, you know what? My shoulders are telling me they're just fatigued. They still need some recovery time. So give it to them. Let them recover. So yeah, I love the idea of ramping sets. That's always been a great way to calibrate yourself if things just don't feel right in warm-ups. Most of us, if we have enough training history, kind of know by the time we've done a little bit of warm-up stuff and some initial reps, we're like, oh, okay, this is going to be a good day, or this is going to be a bad day. So I kind of knew it was not going in the right direction. Still kept going up, and then when that 135 settled, I'm like, okay, I know what I need to do. And a typical protocol I will do is the old Bill Starr ramping sets. And it's just small increments. You just do small increments in sets of 5 until it feels heavy. And then you quit. And that's usually enough for a lot of people. You can maintain really well on that program. It's tougher to get progression on, because you're kind of always, it's a moving target that way. But a really good way to kind of adjust yourself in situ to how you're feeling today. And the small increments, they really take care of giving yourself some room to miss RPE targets, as it were. What I mean by that is, you want to increment up, but if you jump too much, then you're just going to bury yourself in too much fatigue too soon. So small increments, in the case of what I was doing, 10-pound increments, it was about right. Those small increments, let me continue up and again get in some good reps. Focused on really heavy grip today, so that the bar interface is important. So really strong grip, a lot of stability in the barbell, and just getting clean reps and getting done. And like I said, after I did a couple of back off sets, listened to my body and said, let's rack it and let's move on. So don't have much else to say other than that today. Ramping sets work really well. My shoulders are hurting because of accumulation of fatigue from other things. So those factors, in addition to the fact that they do have damage, there's a torn labrum in one, a repaired torn labrum in the other, those things accumulate. So I keep that in mind when I do my bench sessions. I give myself plenty of warm-up space. I give myself time to acclimate, And then I listen very intently to what that feedback mechanism is in my body that's saying, this is too heavy or this feels good. And so I constantly stay in touch with that feedback loop, because I absolutely, again, shoulder pain is no joke, because it will affect, in my case, it affects my sleep a lot. And that's something you really don't want to mess with. So that would be my piece of advice. I've kind of given it in chunks in other videos, but consolidated here, because I do have a convergence of things that kind of led to a subpar session in some ways, but still got in good reps. They felt heavy, they look clean, and that will still accumulate and still drive strength and hypertrophy. So you don't feel bad about backing off what's on the bar. Just still do the work. Still generate some of the fatigue. That fatigue is going to be the stimulus to help you continue to grow and get stronger. Just some days, the stimulus is going to be dependent on how your body feels and what you've been doing beforehand. So listen to yourself, listen to what your body's telling you, and readjust. And that's going to help you continue to, again, make those gains, keep moving forward without, burning yourself out, risk of injury, all those things that we don't want that really do cause setbacks. Dropping a weight for a session isn't a setback. Not being able to lift for a month is a setback. All right, so with that, hope everyone continues to have a great week. And again, have questions, comments, like, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. Have a great day. Peace.